They hired me to write an article for New Mobility. I did a terrible job writing about Social Security and got all the facts wrong.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to New Mobility Live. I am Teal. I am excited to have Ian Reuter, the editor of New Mobility, as my guest. Hi, Ian.
Hey, how's it going, Teal?
Doing good. Next month will be your 3-year anniversary as the editor of New Mobility. The planning and executing of a monthly magazine is no small task, and I would love for you to take us behind the scenes. What does your job entail?
It's a lot of different hats. It's a lot of fun. And honestly, I was just talking with one of my coworkers the other day. I've been doing it for almost 3 years now, and I think I'm just getting the hang of it about 3 years in. So I'm figuring out what the hats are and trying to wear them better. I think there's a couple of big pieces though. The big pieces are one, obviously coming up with what the content is going to be and figuring out what we want to have in the magazine and who's going to create that content, who's going to be the writers, who do we think is the right person for the right article, and then working to find those people and hire them and work with them as an editor to develop it. And then the other big piece is just kind of being out there in the community and having a sense of, who's doing what and what's going on so that, we can keep New Mobility current and fresh and lively and something that people want to read.
Has it always been a goal of yours to be an editor?
No, I graduated from college with an interest in journalism and worked as a freelancer for a while, covering a lot of sports and other random stuff, and just worked on my writing and reporting. And I met Josie Bizik, who is the executive editor for New Mobility, and it's been around for a long time there at a conference. And I saw it as an opportunity, and she was kind enough to listen to me and take my clips that I'd written. And I think they hired me to write an article for New Mobility. I did a terrible job writing about Social Security and got all the facts wrong. But somehow they saw enough in my writing to give me another chance. And uh, it all worked out. So it's a real honor and a privilege to follow in the footsteps of Tim Gilmer and Barry Corbett, and to work with the team that we have. So it's been a great job for me, even if it wasn't exactly what I was looking for.
If you've seen my previous episodes, you know I like to check out my guests' Instagram accounts, particularly their very first posts. And your post from December 20th, 2013 stood out to me. What is going on here, Ian?
I am very fortunate that I live with some people who are very talented cooks and bakers. We are always experimenting with new recipes, whether it's sweets like you saw in that photo, or kind of elaborate, like multi-stage things with ingredients that I can't even pronounce and have no idea what they are. There's always something going on here. And most of the time it turns out really well. And those cookies turned out pretty well.
Besides eating cookies, what other hobbies do you have?
I mean, honestly, eating is a big hobby. I think eating has gotten me through the pandemic. Kind of meal planning and having something to look forward to, and food has been big. I'm a single guy. I like to eat. I like to go to I like sporting events. I like puzzles. I think some people probably know I've done a lot of Legos, even with my quad hands. Banging in the little Lego pieces has been pretty rewarding. Over the pandemic, I picked up video games that I hadn't played in 25 years or 20 years, and that was fun. Gardening right now with the spring, I've just put in all my spring starts and got my yard all ready to go. So hopefully I have some tomatoes and peppers soon.
What advice do you have for someone aspiring to write for New Mobility or a similar publication?
Send me an email. We're always looking for new writers, and one of the things that's been exciting over the last few years is the proliferation of good content on the internet, whether it's written or video like New Mobility Live or audio in the podcast form. There's more good content around spinal cord injury and disability now than there ever has been. And we want to stay on the cutting edge of that. For new mobility specifically, the people that I really value as content contributors are the ones who are able to express their own experience, but also go beyond their own experience to tap into others with interviews and kind of bring in multiple people's perspectives and turn that into a finished piece that provides kind of rounded insights and that are valuable for other people. So if you're able to do that and you want to create content, hey, my email is irooter@unitedspinal.org, and I'm here for you.
To wrap up, is there anything else you'd like to share with our viewers?
Just we've got a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pipeline. I can't reveal everything right now, but look for a new website to launch soon for New Mobility, which is something that our team's been working on for a long time. And I think it's going to really transform the online and mobile experience for New Mobility readers, which has been long overdue. We've been having some really good conversations about, what the future of the magazine looks like as far as web content and print content, and I think you're in for a good run. Please keep reading and let us know what you want to see in the magazine and how we're doing. We really value that feedback, and we're here to listen and be a part of the community. So thanks so much.
Ian, thank you so much for being here. And thank you all for watching the May issue of New Mobility featuring Vincenzo Piscopo, the CEO of our parent organization, United Spinal Association, is available now at newmobility.com. Bye, everyone.